What's up, toy fans? Welcome to Toys of Primus. In today's video, I'm going to take a look at this Treasure X Sunken Gold shark with skeleton figure, or exclusive hunter as it's mentioned on the front of the package. Now this is part of a long-running series. They have, I guess, the Treasure X Sunken Gold ones. They have Treasure X Alien ones, which I did wanted to buy one of the alien ones and do a video for it, but I saw this one on Amazon for 20 bucks and I decided to go for this one instead because it came with a cool looking shark figure inside. So on the front, they sort of give you instructions on the I guess playability factors that you can do with this. So you're supposed to rescue the small hunter figure that's inside the mouth, dissect the underside of the shark, and you could put the hunter on top of the shark to make it look like it's riding it. If you turn to the back, it gives you about 16 steps to this instructions on what to do with this figure. So once you open it up, remove the base, take out the plastic knife or sword, and you're supposed to open up the bottle with that plastic knife there. Take out the shark, remove the hunter from the shark's mouth, dissect the underside of the shark, take out a small pouch, which I'm assuming includes some gooey substance, or like similar to like ooze that normally would be sold with like Ghostbuster products or Ninja Turtle products of the old school days. I'm not sure, maybe they still do some of that with some of those figures, but I don't know if ooze actually come in there. I'm gonna have to take a look at it once I open it up and take out the accessories that come in that pouch. One of those appears to be a trident launcher that you could attach to the side of the shark, and you're supposed to fill the bottom half of the bottle with water, put the hidden treasure in there, and or whatever that is, sunken treasure. Sunken treasure in there, and it's supposed to reveal hidden treasure. But since I don't feel like putting water in the bottom half of this, I filled up a plastic cup halfway with water, and that way you'll get to see what's happening in there a lot better, because this is all like yellow color. I don't know if it'll show up too well on camera. There is a second version of this. It's like in a green bottle with a different colored shark and a different hunter with gold armor. I think it's listed for the same price. But I'm going to open this up and take a look at all this cool stuff inside. Now, if you look under this Treasure X bottle, underneath the base, it shows an arrow pointing at where you're supposed to tear it open at. I thought I was supposed to get like a pair of scissors or a knife to cut this plastic open, but it appears that you can just rip it like that with your bare hands. Now it does appear to be okay, just a little bit of a struggle with that if you're planning on doing it with your bare hands. I would say just use a pair of scissors or a knife to cut that open easier. Alright, as for this part, it looks like it unfolds. Oh, so this comes apart quite easily. So there's the base. Put that back there. Alright, so inside the base, you get an extra pair of instructions from the look of it. And glow-in-the-dark treasures, collect all 4. Huh. And these mini gold figures of like fish and crabs and stuff like that. So it comes with glow-in-the-dark coins. Interesting. Alright, so there's the plastic knife that comes inside there, and I just dropped it. There we go. This is actually pretty cool because I could use this to go with other figures, possibly maybe 6 or 7 inch tall figures from either Marvel Legends or DC Multiverse. Alright. Put that in the background. So, right here, you're supposed to insert this knife and twist it to open up this bottle. So we'll do that now. Alright, and then, cool, that just pops open. Seem like they have extra plastic inserts to keep the shark toy stable inside this bottle. So we'll just remove that. Remove all those plastic inserts. So the shark toy itself has a pretty cool looking design on it. I want to say it's a tiger shark because of the black stripes on it with the yellowish or orangish colors, but I'm not exactly sure what type of shark this is. The tail is very soft plastic. If I can get my camera to focus on that tail a lot better, there we go. Yeah, see, it's very soft, very pliable. The rest of it, it's pretty hard plastic, except for the underside of it, which is very soft. Feels like the very soft plastic that was used for the tail. But you can hear the difference in the density. So it even tells you how to dissect the underside or stomach of the shark. But on the back of the package, it did mention I'm supposed to remove this hunter figure that's hidden inside. Doesn't seem like the mouth stays open, so you guys gotta keep it open with your other hand, sort of. And these teeth are a little bit sharp. Not sharp enough to pierce the skin, but if a small child is doing this, then they might require adult supervision. So here's the small hunter figure that was inside the shark. His arms are articulated. His head, looks like it's articulated, but I can't turn his head. Oh, it is articulated. And you can take it right off. Check that out. To make it look like he's holding his head. Alright, so his head is articulated, but it seems like it's easy to pop off. His arms can move. His legs can definitely move, but at a weird angle. Alright, so let's dissect the shark and take out his accessories. Alright, flip the shark upside down. If you notice, it tells you how to do that with this plastic knife here, or sword. And I don't know if you can see that, but it does have a jagged side right there. So I guess you're supposed to use that side to cut open the shark. Alright, so it does require a bit of force, but it is working. There we go. Alright, had to use a lot more force. So, I'm not sure if I'm supposed to cut more, like around these parts, because it just told me just to cut the center part and remove ugh. It definitely feels like ooze in there, or something gooey. And there's something else in there. I think that's the sunken treasure that I'm supposed to put in water. Ugh. There we go. Cool. Comes wrapped in plastic. And that's all. If you want to see the inside of the shark, there you go. I removed all of the accessories. This is going to be one really long video. Alright. Alright, so we'll do the sunken treasure last. And we'll, I guess, open this stuff up with the plastic knife. Alright, so it's supposed to... Okay. See how I just stabbed it right through? And then... Oh, okay, that just... That took... Yeah, that's a lot easier to cut open than the underside of the shark. And, ugh, check that out. That is so gross. Ugh. It's leaving a gross residue on my fingers. Oh, it smells so weird. Oh, that is so gross. Okay. What? Oh, yuck. Ugh. Okay, so I'm assuming this goes around the shark so the hunter could ride on it? Oh my goodness, this is so disgusting. Okay. So we get that part for the shark. Yuck. Oh no. Ugh. Alright, we have... Oh, well, at least they put the launcher for the trident inside a plastic bag, so that doesn't get all messed up. Gross. Jeez, okay. And there's one more thing inside there. Ugh. Okay, I'm guessing that's the handles for the straps that go around the shark. So that's it. At least I think. Let me feel this blob I'm holding in my hands to make sure there's nothing else hidden there. Okay, that's it. So I'm gonna have to cut the video right here and clean up my hands as well as these accessories. Alright, that was a lot messier than I thought. The ooze that I used to play with as a kid was not as messy as this. This is really messy. Very easy to clean up. Just, you know, take a wet paper towel, wipe your hands off. So I was looking for the trident that I thought came in this bag of ooze, but the trident was actually inside the plastic insert that was used to hold the shark in place inside the bottle. So that's one thing I missed before. Very easy to remove. Here we go. All right. So now let's assemble everything. So this should just go right around the tail and over that back fin there. See how it just all goes into place like that? And it doesn't seem like this has no place to like peg inside the shark or anything to hold it in place. So it just naturally supposed to stay in place like that. And it has that part on the side for the trident launcher. So that can just go in like so. It's very soft. Not the launcher part, but that part, the strap that it goes into. All right, so there's a trident, and that just goes into the side. Now, on the instruction sheet, it says you're supposed to flick it out with your hand, so it seems like it's not very well designed in that aspect because it doesn't really launches out very good. Yeah, or if I just... Yeah, so that part, okay, so it's not really a launcher. It just uses to hold the trident in place for you to, I guess, push out in some way or flick it. But it doesn't seem like it shoots out. There's no like spring mechanism inside there, so I guess you could remove it manually like this and use your imagination. Unless I put it in the wrong way. You think I put it in the wrong way? Let's see. Let's rotate this around. That's possibly a mistake on my part. So I rotated that part around. No, it seemed like... Oh, seemed like it's struggling to get all the way in there, so that was the correct way. It just doesn't launches out of it very good. And this strap doesn't seem to stay in place very well. Alright, so this was inside there also. I'm not sure where this goes. Oh, okay. Inside the hunter's hands, of course. Like this. And then put him inside, or put his feet inside the top part like that. Oh, I see. Oh, it goes under the fin. I see now. That's how it's supposed to connect. So I wonder if I could do it while he's holding it. I might have to take it out of his hands to do this. So it goes right into that part. I was waiting for like a clicking sound. It doesn't seem like it clicks in place, but there you go. You can see it from another angle. So you just gotta force that in there. It doesn't seem to stay in place very well, unless I need to force it in more. Okay. And let's see, we probably have one of the hands on the handlebars and the other hand just kind of like raised up like that. Let's see if I can get around the handlebars. There we go. Now it looks like he's riding the shark. So, first impressions of this thing. Well, I think the shark looks really cool. I like how it has like a skull design on like the tip of his forehead there. I like the jaw mechanism. I was kind of like spring-loaded to give it that chomping action. So a few parts I find questionable are this launcher that's not really... it doesn't really shoot out the trident that well. Because on the instruction sheet or manual, it does say you're supposed to flick it out, but it's not very well designed in that aspect. This strap or straddle that goes around the shark, I wish there was something to help keep it in place a little bit better. The hunter figure, I think he is a nice little minifigure that comes with this Treasure X, what is this called again? Treasure X Sunken Treasure? Or no, Treasure X Sunken Gold playset here. Okay, so I believe all the Treasure X toys come with like certain minifigures. But I do think he is really cool with some limited amount of articulation. He has like 5 points of articulation, 2 for the arms, 2 for the legs, and 1 for the head, which can also be taken off the figure, and you could possibly swap it with other minifigures since the head can be removed quite easily. And if you want, you could probably make it look like the shark is chomping down on the head like that, which is kind of cool actually. You can use it as like a Halloween prop. So I believe the launcher just fell off the side there. Yeah, that doesn't stay in place very good. So all in all, if I would have to rate this figure, I'd probably give it a, for what it is, maybe a 5 or 6 out of 10. I kind of want to give it a 5. Just for the fact that the shark is pretty cool, the minifigure is pretty nice, and you can make it ride the shark. The rest of the stuff here that connects to the shark here is, I don't know, I wish they could have done a better job with that. And you get the cool bottle too, which you can put everything back inside for display. And this thing, this plastic knife here that you could possibly use for other figures. Alright, so but there is one more thing that we have to do, and that is the sunken treasure here. Now, on the instruction manual, it does say you're supposed to fill this bottom half with water, drop this in there, and you're supposed to reveal the hidden treasure. Alright, but I want to use a clear plastic cup so we can actually see how this is supposed to work. Let's take a look at this sunken treasure chest, if I can get that to show up on my camera a bit better. There you go. That's what it looks like. Now, I'm gonna look at this again to make sure I'm supposed to submerge this in water. Yeah, you're supposed to put that in water and reveal hidden treasure inside. Alright, so let's do that now. Oh boy, I have no idea what this is about to do. Oh, that's cool. The treasure chest, the top of it opens up and something came out. It's a ball. Alright, so I'm gonna take out that ball and... Okay, so there's like a gold coin inside. Not sure if I'm supposed to open this up. Oh, it totally can open up. Now on the instruction sheet, it does mention that, I guess, this thing can glow in the dark. I'm not sure. That thing keeps opening and closing on its own. Check that out. It just closed. And it's turning the water into a strange color. Ugh. Alright. So, I thought this was supposed to come with two things, like a mini figure of some kind and a coin. And I'm not sure if I'm doing this correctly. Okay, so there's a gold coin. Ugh. That weird substance in the water, it's giving off a weird smell on my hands. I'm gonna have to find a paper towel. Where did I put that paper towel? Okay, right here. So before I touch that coin, I wanna kind of wipe off some of the residue. Okay. So there it is. The hidden treasure that was inside the sunken treasure chest. Cool. And I assume this is all plastic, because why would they give away real gold with a $20 toy? That just makes no sense. My camera cannot really focus. There we go. So there's one side. And there's the other side of the gold coin. Trying to show it off as good as I possibly can, since my camera will go out of focus if I try to show something close up. Yeah, it's having a tough time. It always has a tough time focusing on like small items for whatever reason. Wait a minute. It sounds very dense. That has to be plastic. There's no way this could be... Yeah, that has to be plastic. Alright, so I thought if we look at this, right? Get my camera to focus on that. Oh, wait a minute. So you either get a gold coin or one of these figures. Okay, I see. And I'm assuming these are the glow-in-the-dark figures. See, I thought it came with both inside, but it's either one or the other. I gotcha. So you either get a glow-in-the-dark figure or a gold coin, and I got the gold coin, which I'm satisfied with that. Let me make sure. I'm gonna have to submerge my hand in this weird substance. Look at that weird... Remember when the water was clear? Ugh. Ugh. And now it looks like something else that I don't want to mention on camera. Ugh. Alright, so I'm going to remove that. Alright. Make sure nothing else is inside there. No, that was the only thing that was inside there. Wow. Cool. And you probably use that to display next to the hunter and his shark. So that's really cool. I like how you're supposed to submerge it in water and the top of it opens up and reveals either a random item. It can be either a glow-in-the-dark figure or a plastic ball with a gold coin inside. And what's really neat about this, if you don't want to lose it, I suppose you could put it inside this plastic ball that it came in. Like that. Just pull it right in the center and put the other half on it, and there you go. Cool. And you can actually probably store it back inside the treasure chest and close that up. There we go. Now it's has twice the amount of protection. Alright, so that concludes this video for the Treasure X Sunken Gold. 20 bucks, Amazon people. Loads of fun. Now I did wanted to get one of the alien ones first and wanted to do a video on one of those, but I decided to go with this one. And so far, I guess I'm somewhat satisfied with this. I mean, this is something that would make a cool display piece. Like I said, I do like the shark. I do like the minifigure. I do think this is a nice little added bonus with the random item you get inside the chest, which is either a gold coin or a glow-in-the-dark figure. I got a gold coin, so I'm pleased with that. And of course, this plastic knife or sword, dagger. It's a dagger. I should say a dagger, a pirate dagger. That makes more sense. Sorry, so sorry if this video was super long, but hey, there was a lot of, I guess, playability options with this thing. Once you crack open the plastic bottle and dissect the underside of the shark and take out this bag and the rest of the accessories, this stuff has a weird smell to it. I would advise keeping a damp rag by your side to, you know, wipe off your hands, and probably throwing the rest of this away because this stuff is just weird. All right. Well, thanks again to everyone who watched this video review for the Treasure X Sunken Gold Shark and Hunter playset that I got off Amazon for 20 bucks. As I was cleaning everything up, I noticed some storage options that will allow you to pretty much pack up everything back inside that plastic bottle there. So just to start off by showing you that you could put the plastic dagger back in the base. This instruction manual that it came with, just gotta roll it up real nice and you can put that in that part. The handlebar that was inside the top part of the fin on the shark, you could actually put that on the side there or right there next to the instruction sheet. All right, what I like to call the trident holder, it's more of a holder than a launcher that was plugged on the side of the shark. That would have to be removed for you to put the shark, or for the shark to fit back inside the bottle. All right, so let's see here. These pieces, the sunken treasure, that can actually be stored either inside the shark's belly or the mouth of the shark. But I'm going to put it inside the shark's belly. Alright, as for the mini hunter figure, I would say you could put it back inside of the mouth of the shark, but I had such a difficult time storing him back in there that I just had to leave him out. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take out the sunken treasure outside of his belly there. Alright, I'm going to put that inside the mouth of the shark. Alright. And try to put the minifigure inside the stomach of the shark, if there's even enough room. Oh, there totally is enough room. Cool. So you could totally store that figure inside there, and you don't even know he's in there. Oh, also, you could probably store that in there as well. There you go. Alright. So, this bottom part of the plastic insert, just lay the shark in there like so. Now I think you're supposed to remove that part before putting this part on because I had a tough time squeezing everything else. Yeah, I think you're supposed to remove this off, but I think you could leave that part off for now. For the top part that goes over his nose or whatever, see how that part curves around the bottom, or actually I have it rotated towards the bottom like that. Just put over the shark's face. Alright, and just slide everything back into the bottom half of the bottle. Alright, now I have it upright for a reason, because I think it's a lot easier to get the top half on that way. Oh, it totally is. And yeah, you totally don't need the top part of the plastic insert that goes over the fins, because that would make it just a tad bit difficult to squeeze everything back into place. Alright, so there you go. Able to store most of the accessories inside the shark, and the shark itself back inside this bottle here. As for the base, see, it has those parts where the tabs, I guess, are supposed to tab into place, or at least to sit into place. I don't know if they actually tab in. Yeah, they don't actually click in or anything. It just rests on top of there like that. And there you go. So I thought I would just add this part to this video. My apologies, trying to get this camera down here. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay. So I thought I would just add this part to this video to show you guys that there are storage options with this Treasure X Sunken Gold set here. You could just put everything, or most of the things, inside the shark. All the stuff that came in the base easily stores back in the base. Minus this part. This part came in the bag with the ooze, but you can store it inside the base. Or you could actually put it inside the mouth or the belly of the shark if you want to store it that way. That's also another option. And everything just sits back on top of this base. Doesn't really like click into place or anything, but if you know, put it on display like that, everything should just stay in place just nicely. Alright, so this is just a additional bonus part I thought I would put on to this video to show you guys that there are storage options with this. Alright, thanks for watching, and I will see you later.